Sitting at the race course on the Outer Harbour, just off of downtown Toronto. A little tricky to gauge the wind right now.
If there is any.
Fleet is arriving, settling in with about 15 minutes to go till the start.
Well, actually, there's a wind line just coming in above us. Let's see where that comes from. It's just about 50 feet above us. I hate being race committee when it's like this.
It's pretty stressful, isn't it? No. Well, it's pretty amazing how well you can move the albacore around in light winds like this. The important thing is to get the shape of the sail right.
Yeah.
Keep good flow going and not stall things out. If you can manage that, then things seem to work out pretty well. The lead boats seem to have it mastered. Tavares scoping out the line. Steve Robertson tight to him.
Seconds.
Angle there.
Yeah, less than 10.
So we're coming into the start. Looks like 8196 is over early, and otherwise looks pretty clear.
He hasn't done any individual recalls. He didn't call them, so they're gone now.
All right. Tavares makes a quick tack out to the right side of the course, hoping for some pressure. Seems to have good speed.
We'll start for the
Lasers. Okay, individual recall flag has come up. Oh. Looks like the right side of the course does have a little bit of pressure. Tavares taking advantage, but pretty closely chased by several boats.
Did you do an individual recall or not? Are there any recalls?
Sorry about the luck, guys.
Hey, we put you out of your misery.
You gave it a good try. It was just,
you had to, 'cause it's,
Yeah.
half a boat length.
there's gonna be back here.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
No guts, no guts.
Yep, it's worth a shot. Center of the frame, near the Leslie Spit, you can see the orange tetrahedron at the weather mark.
Sure, no problem. Okay.
The rest of the fleet relatively compressed given the conditions. Seems like those who chose the middle may be getting a fortuitous lift toward the mark. But will it hold? What do you make of it, John?
I'm glad I'm in the crash boat, not sailing in this.
It can be difficult, can't it?
It's difficult, but they are moving. They're
Yeah.
doing very well considering the conditions.
Indeed. Back to the action. Crossing. Almir seems to be able to hold course. 8163. Looks like Maxim ducking underneath. So Almir opting to take the right side of the course. 8203, George Carter's back in the middle, still close to the front end of the pack. Enough boats between the two of them that this could make for a really interesting remainder of the race as they try to knock each other out of the top spot, given the drops that they have available to them. I believe George's drop remains at 3. Almir is riding a drop of 5, so there's an opportunity to definitely make a jump in the standings. .79 goes back to port, San Matam. Followed closely by Carter. Monster in 7363 makes the same move. A number of others follow suit. Kobe in 7919.
There's an interesting variation in tacking angles. Marek and the boat to Marek's left. Now Marek's heading up. Perhaps getting dirt from the stall Thames.
Potentially. 8176 closing on the mark. Andrew Ridholm with Shelley Legault. Looks like they'll be certainly in the top few at the rounding, but will these boats coming in on starboard be able to block them out at the mark? 8176. It's going to be clear ahead quite comfortably as they come in for the rounding. We'll see if they can hold the lead through the next lap, or the downwind into the next lap, rather. Here he goes for the tack. Pumping the boat down. Very nice rounding. Now is Monster going to be able to carve up?
To the offset, it's a beat.
It does seem that way. Carter with speed. Looks like he'll be second around. Looks like Monster may have been a little low on the mark. He might have to tack up to get round. Here he goes. Ducking behind 8179. Merrick in the yellow boat with Robert are looking in pretty good contention here as well. 8184. Fire and ice looking really good. Oh, it's going to be tight as Darren and Jacqueline have to make a move. Nicely done to hold their position and get out clear ahead. 8176 rounds the offset mark. 8203 not far behind. A lot of boats stacking up on the rounding. Looks like Burkovsky in 8175 just hoping to sneak around the mark. Yeah, it definitely seems that the left side of the course paid dividends. Left middle, anyway. Those boats that opted to go in toward Cherry Beach look to be in slightly rough shape here. Some tight tacking action going on. 8207 throws in a nice roll tack to stay slightly ahead. Just behind Pasquale and Lynn in 803. $82.02. A nice rounding. Difficult times for $7,919. Having to deck a few transoms in order to gain some space. Exciting stuff. Very tactical moves here. Relatively clean rounding given the number of boats. Everybody's keeping them moving too. Tough in these shifty conditions, particularly when they get all stacked up as they are. It's going to slow a lot of boats down due to all the dirty air generated on the rounding there. Definitely nice to be out in the lead and avoid this mess. Hoping to gain some ground here. Does look like it could be anyone's race up front. Well, a little bit of ripple on the water, indicating maybe something's going to pick up as the sun's going down.
You guys want to catch it from that side?
Sounds good.
Film the whole thing so we make sure our numbers are right?
I'll do my best.
Bit of air now.
Yeah. A little pressure in here now. You can see quite a bit of wind has filled in. Not much wind, but definitely pressure that people are going to appreciate. Those at the front trying to take full advantage. And the question is Ridholm in 8176 going to be able to hold ground? Carter right on his heels. 8179 and 7363 on the right side of the downwind course. Might come in strong. Okay, motor or anchor. Okay. All right. 8176. I don't know which got across. That was tight between 8179 and 8176. Close fight for. Oh, man. Wooden boat takes third. Carter looks like he'll hold his first place position tonight with a fourth place finish. Won't cut into his drop, but he'll be happy with that. Fleet compressing, making way toward the line.
See.
Okay. Looks like 8202 is going to squirt through unless 8226 has quite a bit of speed there. It's an interesting move. 8202 gets it. 8226, 8207, 803, 8215, not far behind. Eight 8046, 8221, 8168. Pretty close finish. 8166 just sneaks in ahead of 6841. 8201 not far behind. 8175 manages to sneak in. This will be close. Looks like 8171's going to grab it by a hair. 8163 just behind 8171. 2 weeks till, or 1 week till J-Town, 2 weeks till Canadians. Be there.
Okay,
Sign up.
so let's have a double reel round of applause for this evening's winner of the two-legged race from J-Town, Andrew Ridholm and Shelley Legault.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.